everybody, welcome back to the channel. Wow, did we have such an incredible pay-per-view this weekend. Of course, I'm talking about WWE's Bash in Berlin. I got the full review coming up, but first, we have to roll the intro. Okay, so the show kicked off with the Undisputed Championship on the line, of course, between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. I just want to quickly point out something. When Roman was the Undisputed Champion, his fights were always in the main event, or usually were, but now Cody is opening the show. Does that mean something? Does WWE not think as highly as Cody as they did Roman? I don't know. That might just be a little thing. It's probably nothing. Anyways, let's go back to Bash in Berlin. This match was simply incredible. You know, every single match was very, very good. So you're going to hear me say incredible a lot. You're going to hear me say phenomenal a lot. You're going to hear me say really good stuff basically for this whole 10-15 minute long video. So, Cody and Kevin, I wasn't really expecting too much going into this, as I said in my Friday Night SmackDown review. But honestly, it was a decent match. Well, every match was. It was on the lower side of the show because there was just some... what's the word here? Some stupendous matches. And just incredible what they were able to do. Every match did feel a little bit long, but they deserve the time. Every single superstar that competed on the show does deserve the time that they got. So really good. Of course, Cody retained his undisputed WWE Championship. Then we went straight into the match for the Women's Tag Team Championships between Bianca and Jade Cargill and Unholy Union. Now, this match was just awesome, once again. You are also going to hear me say awesome a lot. Because this show, for being like a brand new pay-per-view, for being like not a SummerSlam, not a WrestleMania, not being a Royal Rumble, it really was good for what it was supposed to be. Like, actually, really freaking good. So, the match, once again, was really good. I feel like in the beginning when Jade Cargill was in the WWE, it was a little slow, but you can really tell every time she is in that ring, it is getting better and better and better. And thank God, because she really is a talented performer. They just have to use her in the right way. And I do think it's actually the perfect way for her right now with one of the greatest women in this industry with Bianca Belair. And they won back their tag team championships. So, new champions, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Up next was something crazy. I really don't know how else to put it. Really, 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 really good. Just incredible. Of course, I'm talking about CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre in a strap match. So, at the beginning, I really didn't understand what a strap match was and the rules going into this. So, I'm going to try to describe it to the best of my ability. So, they're each tied to each other, and they have to go tap the four corners in a row. They can't stop to attack each other. So, uno, dos, tres, cuatro. They have to go tap the four corners, and then they win. If they can do it without their opponent getting up or without their opponent attacking them, whatever. So this match really was a long one. Like, it might have been the longest match on this show. Might have been. But it also might have been the main event, which I'm really excited to talk about. So make sure you stick to the end for that one. But back to this match. really, 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 really good, as I always said. Now, CM Punk did take lots of hits. He's been getting injured a lot lately in WWE and AEW these past few years. But he really did take some good hard hits in this match. And Drew McIntyre, he always takes those hits and he takes them like a champ, which is why he was the champion before. Anywho, not gonna get into that whole hoopla. Anyways, match was really good. It was the best way they could have done it. CM Punk ended up defeating Drew McIntyre, and CM Punk, Taylor Swift for men, ended up getting his bracelet back, which, thank God. Hold on. I need to talk to Wrestling Gods, okay? Wrestling Gods up there. Thank you very much for letting CM Punk win. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now that I'm done with that, let's move on to the mixed gender match. I'm pretty sure that's what they call it, because we have Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest of the Terror Twins versus members of the New Judgment Day, Liv Morgan and Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Now, this match was actually really entertaining. I did enjoy it. It was more kind of just for a story, not technically the wrestling. But of course, there was lots of great moves. They all got amazing move sets. It really was good. And Rhea and Damian, the Terror Twins, did end up getting the win, obviously. So now, I feel like, where do they go from here? And that's also how I feel about Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. Where do they go? So, of course, they can continue this whole Judgment Day rivalry. Of course, we have to see Damian Priest versus Finn Balor. But what do we do with the rest of the Judgment Day? That's just the question going on in my head. I hope we get some answers on Monday Night Raw tomorrow night. Or actually, the day this is coming out, tonight. I hope we get those answers. But now, oh boy, hold on. I don't know if you guys could hear that. We got a good one to talk about. Now, we are already at the main event of the show, and it was for the World Heavyweight Championship between Gota and the Viper, Randy Orton. Oh my gosh. It was amazing, stupendous, incredible, phenomenal, whatever you want to call it, whatever you believe in. Wrestling Gods, thank you. Yes, we finally got a good main event. Actually, hold on, that's so not true. All the main events lately has been good. But before I actually go into this match, have you guys subscribed yet? Have you? Have you guys liked the video yet? Well, now is your opportunity to. So make sure to go down below this video and hit that subscribe button. And while you're down there, you might as well leave a little comment saying, hello, I really like your videos, or hello, blah, 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 blah. You can agree with me, you can disagree with me, because I respond to every single comment. So make sure you leave a comment down below so we can have a little discussion. And while you're down there, make sure to like and subscribe as well. Anyways, let's get back into Bash in Berlin. We had Gota versus Randy Orton for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's amazing, phenomenal, stupendous. I've always said all that. But really what made this special was the crowd. Randy came out first, and oh my god. That crowd singing his theme song, that just made you think, how loud are they going to be for Gota? And wow, they were loud. I really wish I could have been there just to experience the crowd. Not even to experience the show, but to experience the crowd. And honestly, it was a whole nother thing. Like, the whole entire show, the crowd was on fire. Which I feel like every wrestling show needs at this point to be a successful show. So Bash in Berlin did succeed there. Gunther and Randy Orton did deserve everything that they received from the crowd. Simply amazing. And the match was awesome too. Like, there was moments where you thought Randy was going to win. In my eyes, it was pretty predictable that Gunther was going to win because no way they're just going to have him champion for 3.5 weeks. That just doesn't make any sense to me at all. So, does Randy deserve to win? Obviously, he's Randy Orton. But it was a good thing that they had Gunther win. And Randy, there's going to be much more opportunities too. Anyways, but that is how your show ended with Gunther retaining the World Heavyweight Championship. Now it's time for me to give my rating of the show. I am giving it a 9.5 out of 10. I don't even have to think about it. My one singular thing. What is my singular thing? You know what? I don't have anything to complain about for once. I'm giving this show a 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed this. This might have been one of my favorite pay-per-views that I've watched from home. Really, really incredible because even though you're at home, you really felt like you were there. And if a show can, any show in general, can do that to you, they have succeeded. Wrestling was amazing. All the superstars were obviously amazing. I felt like everyone backstage made the right booking decisions for sure. And it wasn't overly long, wasn't too short. It was just perfect. So, 10 out of 10 is what Bash in Berlin gets. And that's it. I will see you all for the Monday Night Raw review. Goodbye!